Dear Dr. Lovejoy, I'm a huge fan of the Harry Potter series. My bedroom is even decorated in a Harry Potter theme. But my new boyfriend told me that the books are for kids, and I should get rid of it all. What should I do? As if there's any question. Dump him, I said under my breath, as the bell above the door jingled. A moment later, Kate entered Aphrodites Boutique, glowing. I slipped the independent newspaper under the counter. Did I have a Harry Potter-themed bedroom? No. Although that would be cool, especially since the series had been my favorite as a kid. Why? Because I could relate to Harry. No, I didn't have any magical powers, which was too bad. Like Harry, I had no parents or family. But unlike Harry's mother, mine didn't fling herself in front of evil himself because she loved me more than anything. Not even close. Kate strolled past the display of sensual bath products, massage oils, and scented candles near the front of the store. Her gaze paused briefly on the section farther back with the sexy lingerie. As she walked to the counter, I pretended to straighten the heart-shaped cookies in the basket near the till. Correction. As she practically floated to the counter. Her expression held the look of love. I hadn't personally experienced it. I thought I had in college. I was wrong. Silly me. How did I know it was the look of love? Hazard of my job. Love all around me, in case you missed it from the store's name. Aphrodite was the ancient Greek goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, and procreation. Just not the self-induced pleasure I was more familiar with. Still glowing, Kate placed a large paper coffee cup on the counter and held her left hand out in front of me. Unlike the last time I'd seen it, her ring finger now sported a diamond capable of making all other gemstones jealous. I squealed. Oh my God, Jamie proposed? I rushed from behind the counter and hugged her. I'm so happy for you both. The tears in my eyes? Dust. Must have entered the store at the same time as Kate. Right, it was raining. My point? The tears had nothing to do with Kate finding the most amazing guy in the world. And it had nothing to do with how, at 17 minutes past 6 that morning, I had officially become a 28-year-old spinster. A spinster who didn't even have a cat. Maybe I needed to get a cat. Thank you, Kate said, hugging me back. You were so right in your Dr. Lovejoy column. He would never have settled down if he thought I'd be around for him no matter what. When I moved out of our apartment last week, he finally realized he couldn't live without me. I figured he'd come around sooner or later. Dr. Lovejoy? Yeah, there might be a slight chance that I wrote the weekly column in the SF Metro, one of the city's independent papers. Was I a doctor? Not exactly. Lovejoy was my last name, but I didn't have a PhD or anything like that. I had a business degree with a minor in psychology. I did take a human sexuality course in my undergrad years, but the professor who taught it had been as exciting as a wet towel left in the rain. Kate hugged me again. Was I jealous that she was now engaged? Not at all. Everyone deserved to find love. But remember, I said, no one is supposed to know I'm Dr. Lovejoy. It was a fluke that Kate had figured it out. My bio didn't proclaim I was also the owner of what most people referred to as the Love Store. And very few people had figured out that I was the same Lovejoy who wrote the column. Heck, very few people were aware that my last name was Lovejoy. Don't worry, I haven't told anyone, like I promised. Anyway, I need to get back to work. Kate owned the coffee shop next door. I just had to tell you the good news and drop off a little thank you present. She indicated at the paper coffee cup. It's your favorite, skinny butterscotch latte. Oh, God, I love you, I said, a step away from squealing. I know you do, she said over her shoulder, chuckling, and left the store.